What are your thoughts on the Toronto accent?
Yo, Karlski, to my words, fam, broski. The Toronto accent is so des, broski.
Listen, it's completely normal for humans to have disagreements. Some people will tell you that LeBron's the GOAT, and others will tell you that Jordan's the GOAT. You even got people debating on Coca-Cola and Pepsi, which is complete blasphemy because they literally taste the same. But I think that every soul in this universe and beyond could wholeheartedly agree that the Toronto accent is the most atrocious, diabolical, god-awful accent of all time. It's like Canada decided to take the hoodest dude from America, the hoodest dude from the UK, and Crazy Dave, feed them all with 30 milligram edibles and convince them into performing the fusion dance, and then poof, just like that, you got the Toronto accent. The Toronto accent is so forced. It's like the people that talk like this only talk like that so that other people can find them gangsta, even though this accent is quite honestly the most least intimidating accent I've ever had the displeasure of listening to. I guarantee you that anybody that talks like that and takes themselves seriously live in a very nice house in an expensive neighborhood with white picket fences and 2 loving parents. Just go look at any of those TikTok interviews where the interviewer goes up to some teenagers and asks them, yo, what's your opinion on the Toronto accent? And then the kid looks at the interviewer with joy. His eyes brighten up. This is his moment to finally prove to his very wealthy family, his 2 friends, and the rest of the internet who are watching from home, plugging their ears because they can already sense the incoming accent of despair, that the thug life is the right life. And then he proceeds to say, yo, tutu's my word, Crody. The Toronto accent is the best accent of all time, fam. Like, if you disagree, you're just a GURP, fam. Like, was that supposed to be English? Please. I have an easier time understanding XQC than your dumbass. Now, I'm not from Toronto, but I would bet my house that any normal person in Toronto thinks that this accent is an embarrassment to their city, because all it is a high-pitched, cartoony London/Caribbean accent. No one actually takes this accent seriously. Like, imagine you're just walking down the street at night and some sketchy ass dude with a ski mask pulls up to you with a big ass knife and says, yo, Kroski, run me your pockets before I get cheesed and stick it in, fam. You see, if I were to be in that situation, I would be worried, bro. Like, who the fuck do you think I am? Spider-Man? But I would also be worried about not laughing my ass off and risking getting stabbed due to my inability to act serious in a serious situation where my life is at stake. I'd be looking at this dude like SpongeBob, whilst also realizing that this could very well be my last laugh. Now, throw in a New York accent or even a London accent, and my ass would not be laughing, because those accents are genuinely intimidating. And you know, the cities are also riddled with gangs and crime. Like, those 2 cities really need Batman. Now, I'm not saying that Toronto is necessarily safe or whatever, because, you know, every city's got its bad neighborhoods, but some people that live there will describe Toronto to you like it's the galactic civil war. Why can't we just normalize being a civilian? It's 10 times more cooler if you can wake up in the morning and not worry about getting Swiss cheesed by some dealer that you owe over 10 grand. And the worst part is is that the accent is now turning into an epidemic and is spreading all across Canada. I'm from Alberta. How the fuck did it reach here? You see, there was this brown guy at school that lived in a very nice house and in a very nice neighborhood. The guy drives a BMW and wears expensive ass clothes and jewelry that was definitely bought by his parents. This dude, out of all people, has no right to be acting like a thug. Now, for context, I've never talked to this guy before meeting him, so I had no idea he spoke Torontonese. But basically, this girl that I knew invited me and my friend over for her New Year's Eve party. Once we got there, we saw him standing at the front door, making sure that everyone that got there was invited. Me and my buddy went up to him, and he was like, "Yo, wagwan, yeah? Yeah, I know you guys still, so yeah, you're good to come in. But yeah, let me just look over your shoulder to see if anyone else is there." He then proceeds to look over my shoulder with a menacing look, and after a few seconds of pretending to have ops, the girl who was hosting the party walks up to us and gives us the green light to walk in. Yeah, not gonna lie, that whole interaction made me want to turn back around and spend New Year's Eve home alone. But there was also absolutely no way that I was walking home in minus 30 degrees weather. Like, this dude's only op are the gas prices that he's blowing on his BMW. But after like an hour, me and my buddy got picked up by another friend so we can go to another party, as this one was dead as fuck. But holy shit, if you're gonna have a wannabe city boy JJ at the front door, the party better be worth my ears bleeding every time this clown opens his mouth. I just don't understand why this accent is even a thing. It doesn't make you look like a thug. Women don't find it attractive, and it's impossible to understand. Anyways, before ending this video off, I just quickly want to say thank you for all the support on my last video. You know, it got 1,800 views, which might not seem like a lot to some of you guys, but to me it means the world, because you know, it's my very first video, and the fact that it even got over 100 views is just crazy to me. And yeah, you know, genuinely did not think it was going to do so well, even if I did say at the end that, you know, 1,000 subscribers and I'll do a hand reveal. Like, I just said that because I had no idea how to end the video, so I was just like, let me say something, you know, that has to do with like subscribers or whatever. I don't know, but no, like genuinely I did not think it was going to do so well, and I'm very pleased that it did as well as it did. And yeah, I just quickly want to thank you guys for all the support from the last video, because honestly it's crazy that it did so well. Like, I don't know, I'm still kind of processing it right now. But also just want to say that I'm also very sorry for the delay. This video was supposed to come out last week, but I was sick as fuck and my voice was just completely cooked, so there was no way I was able to record any audio. But yeah, I don't know when this video is going to come out, but it's definitely I don't know, it's coming out in like the first week of May. So yeah, also you guys could probably tell, but I got a new mic. It sounds way better than my headset mic, so you know, definitely gonna have higher quality videos from now on. And yeah, I don't really have much else to say, so thank you guys so much for the support. And yeah, I guess we'll see where this YouTube journey takes me.